Hello everybody. It is Tuesday the 21st of January, and I want to ask the question, where is our salvation? Where is that God of love and compassion that is coming to save us, that will turn this world into a heaven? So where is he? And when is he coming? Well, I tell you who he is not. He is not the God in New Jerusalem. I've just listened to I listened to David Rose, and I left a comment, and he said, well, you do not believe in the Bible then? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. I know it is truth because I can see it manifesting all around me. The kingdom is here. That kingdom is here. It is being created all around us, and people are sitting, as I said, like a slow-boiled frog, not seeing what's happening around them, because their gaze is to the heavens, and they're somehow waiting for, beings with wings and halos to come. That is not what it will create in this world. The truth is already here. Yes, I do believe, and I can see what the book says. Now, somebody asked, who is the father of Jesus? Yeah? And how is it a different deity from the one in the Old Testament? And it is not. There is no change of God. It is the same one. Let me just show you one more time the God of the Old Testament. I'll show him to you so you can see him. And you know him. Because you know people like that are the image of that God. You've probably met them. And if not, you can see them on the news. Yeah? So the God of the Old Testament, this is him. Yeah, when God says, come and reason. Come now and let us reason together, says the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they will be as white as snow. Though they be red as like crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken it. That is the God of the Old Testament. He says, you do as I tell you. Yeah? And if I tell you to go and slaughter everything that has a pulse, which is quite often commanded in the Old Testament, anything, yeah? Men, women, infants, livestock, as long as it lives, kill it. As long as you do that, I shall give you the good of the land. I shall give you a land, and you shall have the houses that you have not built, and you shall have the vineyards that you have not planted. And that shall all be yours as long as you do my will. And I will declare it righteous, because it is my will. I am my own justification. That is the God of the Old Testament. Yeah? What is the God in New Jerusalem? And please open your eyes to the truth. Open your eyes to the truth. His armies will come and slaughter everything around them. His witnesses will close off the heavens. They will cause droughts. They will cause famine. They will smite the earth with plagues as often as they like. Those are his servants, the servants of New Jerusalem. And the last plagues that will wipe out humanity altogether will be poured out from New Jerusalem itself. That is the God of New Jerusalem, and he's no different from the one of the Old Testament. It is still full on slaughter. Nothing has changed. It is death, destruction, and fear. Nothing has changed. There is no other God. Is it the one that the Hebrews followed in the Old Testament? Now, there is more than one God in that book. There's mention of other gods in the Old Testament. The gods are at war with each other. Yeah? So Yahweh is the one they followed. Okay, there were others. But in the end, they're all the same. They are one in their intention to rule over. They are, call them the Archons, call them Elohim. They are the rulers. That is their mindset. You can have good rulers, benevolent rulers. But in the end, push comes to shove, you are not free. Because when push comes to shove, their will be done. Well, and as far as rulers go, the one in the book of the Revelation is obviously one of the worst. It's as bad as it can get. Yeah? Now, who is going to New Jerusalem? Who is being saved? Oh, we're all going to New Jerusalem. Yeah, are we? Because the book says, again, it says, 19, Revelation 19, it clearly says who's going into New Jerusalem. And there's a voice coming from the throne itself, proclaiming. And a voice came out of the throne saying, Praise our God, all ye his servants, and ye that fear him, both small and great. Those that are his servants, again, those that have reasoned and come into agreement and doing the works and will be rewarded. Folks, you can see them in this world. They are the Trudeaus, the Faucis, the Ursula von der Leyens. Yeah? The ones that do stuff that is unimaginable and then are untouchable. And have the riches of this world, yes. They are the ones, they're here. They don't have wings and halos, but they're real. That is the reality. So they are part of the kingdom, and the others are those that fear. Yeah? Those that are ready to believe anything as long as it saves them. That they are scared literally out of their wits. Literally. They have no more reason, they're that scared. And then they're ready to believe anything and do anything as long as it saves them. And you think that cannot happen? Look only a few years back and see what happened there. What people did out of fear. And because they believed, they wanted to believe that they would be saved. That is the reality of it. That is the reality it creates. It's here. Now, where is Jesus in all of that? Where is he, the one that you're waiting for to save you? The book clearly says, whilst the world is being slaughtered, he is sitting to the right-hand side of that, what he calls his Father, that God. The Son of Man will sit on the right-hand side on the throne, whilst the plagues are being poured out. That is where he is. Again, that is what the book says. You believe, you're accusing me of not believing the Bible? I do. And that is what it says. So why are you like a wise monkey? That is another sick joke. That really is a sick joke. being a wise monkey. Hear no evil, see no evil, have your fingers in your ears. I don't want la 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 la. I don't want to hear the truth. Have your eyes, your hand in front of your eyes. No, I'm not going to see anything. And I will chant endlessly that Jesus is coming to save me. Why? Where did that come from, that thought that Jesus would come and save you? Paul told you. Paul told you that is what you must believe. Over and over again, you must believe on that. And who is Paul? Paul has declared himself over and over again as a servant to this kingdom. He serves that kingdom. He told you over and over again that is who he is. He's another servant that will do, speak, proclaim what will serve that kingdom. You're being told you don't have ears to hear. They're telling you what they're doing and you're not hearing it. You don't want to hear. You walk on in darkness, you will not understand. You refuse to understand. You can, it's there right in front of your eyes, but you refuse to. This is madness. Right. Now that we're suitably depressed, where is that other God? Let's come to that. Where is that other God? Where is the God of love and compassion that will serve this world, save this world, serve this world, yes. Jesus actually told you that as well. He gave you a choice. He gave you a choice. Jesus did. That God of love and compassion is within you and all around you. He is you. Or he can be you. He's a possibility contained within you. That is what you can be. When the miracles happened, when people believed, and the miracles happened, the healings happened, and all the other things, that those were human beings that were aware of their own divinity and that believed on the Creator. And here is a direct line, so to speak, to the Creator himself, to the field of all possibilities, to the matrix. They knew the Creator, and they knew he would give. Whatsoever you ask for in prayer, know that you have received it and it will be yours. And they believed beyond reason, beyond the five senses, beyond what Newtonian physics says is possible. They believed that. They knew themselves as the receiver, and that was their divinity. They believed, do your scriptures not tell you, ye are gods? They believed they were. Or at least they were trying. They were on their way. They were on their way of getting there. And they produced outcomes. Miracles. So I'm sorry, but we are the ones we are waiting for. If compassion and love, if a God of compassion and love is to be in this world, we have to become his image. And again, Jesus taught you that is something that is possible for a human being. That is a possibility that is contained within us, that we must find inside of us and bring it out to make it a reality. Of course, the other is also a possibility contained within us. to be a servant of that kingdom is also a possibility that we can achieve within us, become that. As I said, the likes of the Faucis and stuff, they have done that. They've become. Here is your choice. You were given a choice. This book gives you a choice. Be the image of the living God. Do his works. Or be the other. And whatever it is we become as humanity, it will create our world. We are the creators of our world. Now, for me, to go the way of finding our own divinity, I would go with people like Gregg Braden. I'm at the moment reading Joe Dispenza. And I tell you something, reading his book is, I feel like a weight is lifted off me. See, the Bible is good. It is a good book to see the story that you're in. If you're even seeing the story that you're in. To see the truth of it. With your eyes open to the truth. But once you've seen the story, I would get out of it. And go the way of a Joe Dispenza. Because if I read his book, as I said, it is such a relief. Because it just is the clarity of vision. The clarity of a vision of what we can be. Yeah? And it is free from guilt and fear, and there's no demons or vengeful gods that will destroy you if you dare go that way. All of that is not there. It is just a clear vision of what humanity could be, and showing ways to get there. And I think that is good. That is the way we should go. Out of the entanglement of gods and demons and fear and guilt and faults, and forget it. Get out of it. You've seen the truth, you've seen the story, you've seen the outcome. We have not seen the other outcome. It's not in the book, the good outcome. The God of love and compassion is actually not in this book. His kingdom is not in this book, in the Bible. But a vision of how we can become the servants to that. We become the image of the living God. And how to do that. And that is where I say that is what we must concentrate on once we've understood the truth of what this book is, the Bible is actually saying. We must turn away from it and go a different way. It's the only way. So, to talk about this eternal war of good and evil, the Faucis, the Klaus Schwabs, all of those people, they are obviously the sons of darkness. They are playing that role, or they're doing more than playing, they're playing for keeps. They are that. Then we must become the sons of light. For the light to be in this world, we must be its vessel. We are the ones we are waiting for. Stop looking to somewhere else for something to do it for you. You have to do it. And as I said, let's go a way that is more scientific and less emotional. It does lift a weight. For me, it absolutely lifted a weight off my shoulders. It's just lovely being just in that vision, in that clear vision of what a human being can be. And again, it's underpinned by facts, by science. I mean, it is underpinned by the story in the Bible. It's not come out of nothing. So, yes, that is where we must go once people actually wake up to the truth of what the Bible actually says. As long as they actually believe that Jesus is coming to save them, although the book is saying nothing that it will, apart from Paul proclaiming it, who is obviously a servant to that kingdom, a self-confessed servant to that kingdom. But as long as people are waiting to be saved, they will not get off their backside and do something. And we must do something. We must actively seek the kingdom within us, the light within us, and to make it shine forth and create a world. Anyway, here, I leave it at that for today, and I talk to you again soon. Bye.